He doesn't know how long it's going to take because he doesn't know how to do it.
So I'm going to try something, and if it works, it won't take long. If it doesn't work, it's going to take longer.
I'm not sure how to do this actually.
Oh dear. Not sure how to do it. Oop.
Yeah.
Da 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 da. The bathroom is being dealt with. James has had to fix a little leak that was in the shower. He's pretty sure he's been able to sort that out. He's replacing the cistern. He's removing all the hardware off the walls. All the shelving is gone and the mirror. I've had to empty everything out, which is fine. We want progress. All the walls are going to get painted. The ceiling, but he's just having to remove all the venting, the HRB thing and the casing. And it looks like some of it is so old it's broken. See that discoloured yellow one? Very exciting, but it's all still a bit of a mess. Good morning everybody and welcome to my channel. I am sitting in the car waiting for James, who's making himself a coffee before we leave. It's Saturday, I'm going to do a weekend vlog. I've got some grocery shopping that I'm about to go and do, and James has got our bedroom, bathroom that he's hopefully going to cross fingers finish this weekend. So I'm going to be able to move us back into the bedroom, which is really exciting. We're out of apples and I needed some apples for my breakfast, so I'll have to have breakfast when I get back, which is fine. James and I are doing intermittent fasting, and so breakfast usually happens at about 10 or 11 o'clock. So just waiting for him to make this coffee. He doesn't want to buy a coffee uptown. He wants to save money. I really want to buy a coffee uptown because I like the bought coffees. Also, we don't have any oat milk, so that's on my list. So I did the grocery shop at Countdown. We decided we're just going to go home and have breakfast. Where are you going?
Pick up our coffees.
Yay! Did you order them?
I did, yeah.
That's exciting.
It's exciting.
Yes. We are in this dilemma where we really enjoy a really nice coffee, but we can't quite make it at home with the plunger.
It's not just that, we like actually going out for coffees too, together. Like it's a thing we do to chat, to catch up.
I don't know what the answer is. I really like a nice coffee and I haven't been able to learn to make it myself at home the way they make it at the store. Hey James, I just wanted to talk to you. Where are you at with the bedroom? How are you feeling about all of that?
Oh, really good. So it's all prepared.
Yes.
And I've primed and undercoated the spots where the paint had actually just flaked away.
Yes.
Almost back to bare chipboard.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think that's because it's a bathroom and so the wet areas. Yeah, so it's ready to paint. I'll do the ceilings. I'll paint the whole thing today. Pick up some paint after breakfast.
I'm so excited. Yes.
You're so excited for coffee.
Actually, both. Okay, so I'm back with my Countdown shop. James and I decided to get coffee, come home, have our breakfast. It's now 11:15, so we're pretty hungry. And then we'll go back out and we'll do the rest of the shopping. Okay.
Hey.
How exciting.
Yes, it's got the stuff with the bathrooms and kitchen, so it's sort of safe for use around here.
So all that darker area you can see is where James has had to sand it right back and get rid of all the chipping paint and even some of the mould that was starting to grow within that we couldn't get off, and he's had to put this undercoat on so that we can paint over the top. Can you see it's deteriorated everywhere? So glad we're doing this. Hey everyone, it is Sunday and it's after church. Oh, it's really bright out here, so hopefully you can see me okay. It is gorgeous out here. This is my view right now. So yesterday afternoon Regan had his friends over. They came over quite early, so everyone had had lunch, so I didn't have to feed everyone, and they were here till about 3 o'clock. And in the end we just had a quieter afternoon because James was painting really. He just had to get that bathroom finished, and then he took a rest for the afternoon. Practically he had to just leave things alone because the paint had to dry, and all he has to do is put the mirrors back and all the shelving back and the hardware, and he can't do that until everything's dry. So he just took the opportunity just to chill out and do nothing for the afternoon. So we did that. Towards the other end of the afternoon we had a game of Monopoly, which was pretty intense actually. We've worked out that we have quite a few competitive people in our family, And then after that we had some dinner and we watched Harry Potter. We're up to the 6th movie. We've been watching them on and off for the last month or so. When everyone's home and if we've got an evening, we'll watch a Harry Potter movie. And we really enjoy them. They're part of our, it's just what we've always done. I made the kids read the books before they could watch the movies, so now they always reflect on the difference between the two. So today we've had church, as I said. We just watched church online, and James is still finishing off the bathroom. He's repainted it and it looks great, but we'll go and see what he's up to because he's got a lot of fiddly things to do before we can actually move in. So I'm sitting here waiting to be able to move all our stuff back in and get my house organised so I can feel, I don't know, you just feel like everything is just always so out of order. You just want order back, and that's what I want. So I'm just waiting. So, hey James.
Hey.
I'm just catching the people up on where you're at with things.
Cool. I'm putting it back together now.
Yes.
Reinstalling everything. The only funny one's going to be the toilet.
You're replacing the cistern bit.
Yeah, but this is a bit wobbly.
Right.
It shouldn't be, so I've got to fix that. I've never done that before. I'm a bit nervous about it.
Oh my goodness, I'd be nervous about anything to do with the toilet as well.
Yeah, because it might be
So it's wobbly?
Yeah, see? So it shouldn't be wobbly, so I'm going to fix that. But in the meantime, and also it should be silicone around the bottom. But to fix it, I think I've got to pull it off, clean it out of anything yucky under there, put it back down, silicone around the edge.
Ooh.
Ugh. I can turn that power on now.
Oh, good.
Can you just make sure nothing goes bang, you guys?
Yeah.
Any
What?
explosions or smoke or fire, just let me know, okay?
So he's still got to put a shelf up, a towel rail. He's still got to sort out these because one of them is perished.
Yeah, I might have to buy a replacement for that one.
So as you can see, there's still quite a bit to do and I'm just waiting. I'm not complaining. I am so thrilled to have the bathroom and our bedroom being finished. I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to play musical bedrooms again afterwards. Well, it's musical bedrooms for the last time. We're going back into our room. Emma's going to go into the room we're in now, into the bigger room. Then Emma's room is going to become my office space. I think that what I might do is my Sunday afternoon planning for the week. So I'm going to do that. Look at that pool. It looks so inviting. I'm in the shade, but I can feel the heat as soon as I duck out from underneath the shade. I think I might go for a swim. Maybe I'll see what James is doing and where he's at with that toilet. Hopefully he's finished. If he's not, I'm going to take up the curtains that I know need to go in the office space where Emma's room is now. The room that we're in, the curtains need to be taken up. The hem that they've got currently, they need to be hemmed the same again because they're dragging on the ground too much. And I'm pretty sure I can do that quite easily with my sewing machine. I don't think it'll take too long. So I think I might do that if he's still stuck on this bathroom setup. Poor guy, it's got to be so hot in there. Toilet is not quite there, but apparently he has secured it. He's just got to silicone the base and he's still got to put that cistern on. Just means I've definitely got time to do the curtains. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so I've set my machine up. I started to sew, but it turns out the bottom one had like a turquoise coloured cotton in it, so I had to replace it. So I had to do some unstitching. I had to pull out my husband's glasses, put them on to be able to see what I was doing. That is very alarming to me. I had got it on my list of things to do to get my eyes tested, but it just proves it. I'm going to sew this up. This is the size of the hem that it is now, and I'm going to do it again. I'm just going to sew it up the same again. I'm not going to be able to do the thickest part. I'll hand sew that afterwards, but I'm going to do the rest of it just with my little sewing machine. James is nowhere near finishing the bathroom, so I'm glad to have gotten started on this because it makes me feel like I'm still getting things done. So I finished, and I think that the second one went better than the first one, as always the case. The first one I started to go a bit crooked. I could have ironed it and pinned it, but I couldn't be bothered, and the hem is so firm, folding it over was really simple. So I did have to unpick halfway through the first one. The second one's just simple done. So I'm gonna have to sew these now, so I'm gonna do that quickly, and then I'm gonna go hang them because I've got another set that I need to do. Job's not done. So you've had to modify it, huh?
A little bit, yeah. It's not designed for what I'm doing it for, so I had to drill holes in it, and it's really hard drilling through ceramic. I had to buy a bottom inlet valve rather than a side inlet valve. But other than that, I think I've modified it to fit, and it should be a nice ceramic.
Show me the bits you drilled.
Just those two holes there. But it's really hard drilling through ceramic, just in case you didn't know.
Without breaking the ceramic, obviously. Gonna need my help?
Not sure how to do this actually.
Oh dear. Not sure how to do it. Oop.
Yeah.
I have a funny feeling I'm gonna have to help.
I think I know what to do.
Oh yay. You had to modify that?
Yeah, this I had to cut it to fit this thing here. It's
Yes.
not really designed for it. I think what we have to do is take this out and put it in later.
Really?
Yeah. So I can't. It's really hard.
He's literally figuring it out as he goes. You're doing great, James.
Thanks, son. I'm pretty confident I'm going to win.
Didn't I call it this morning and said you'd probably still be installing the toilet at 7 o'clock tonight? We're taking Hazel for a walk and we did not get the bathroom done. Is it because the cistern isn't made for that toilet?
It's because it is a new system, not designed for that toilet. That's part of it. But also, there's just lots of tricky bits to it.
I mean, bonus, I did get my curtains hemmed up, which I'd been wanting to do for ages. It was just one of those niggly little jobs that I'd never gotten around to, so it's a win. What else do we need to do in the bathroom other than the cistern?
The only thing left to do is install the system.
Yeah.
That's it, that's the only thing.
And how long is that? He doesn't know how long it's going to take because he doesn't know how to do it.
That's about it. So I'm going to try something, and if it works, it won't take long. If it doesn't work, it's going to take longer.
So watch the space for whether or not he can fix our toilet. What's the worst case scenario? We have to buy another toilet. That's the worst thing that could happen.
We're not going to find another toilet
Because
I can do this.
I can do this. It's a very, very beautiful evening on the river. So gorgeous. How's it going there, James? I'm videoing.
Had to drill a new hole because I made a few messes here,
Yes.
which I'll quickly patch up before I put this into back in.
We've been to the hardware store already this morning.
Yes. A few troubles fixing it to the wall. The fixing behind the wall is a bit lower, so the screws only just catch it. So getting it level and fixing it in something's been a bit of a challenge. But I think I've fixed it.
Yeah.
We'll see pretty soon. Don't mock me.
I'm not. I'm thinking, is he going to cry?
No, he's not going to cry. He's going to resolve this. We have to rip the wall out and replace it. 13?
A 13.
Yeah.
13. You're doing great, James.
Thanks, son.
You think you've done it?
Until I turn it on, I won't really know for sure.
No, but you've got it fitting, right?
Yeah.
What?
You see down there, there's a screw at the very bottom. You see that? With the
Yes.
black rubber? Is it turning?
A screw at the very... There's...
Did you
No.
Not turning?
It's moving. It's not turning. Now it's not moving.
Cool, that's good. And the other one, on the other side?
Yeah. It's just tightening. Oh, oh, oh! Water's coming! Do we know what we're doing?
Yeah. See, I'm looking to see if water's coming out the bottom. Where it should. And there's none coming out the direction, so we're good so far.
You're brave, man. You're super brave. Not a plumber.
Not a plumber. And a roofer though, does that count?
You're handy. And you're willing to give things a crack. I did not expect you to do that.
Turn the
like-
water on. Can you push one of the buttons, see if it flushes?
No!
Push it. Push
You
the
want me to
button. Push the button.
I'm going to do the half flush.
Go. Woo!
Right sound effect. Uses very little water when you do that.
Does it fill up nicely?
Yeah. Yeah, it's full. Well, it's. I wouldn't want it any fuller because it'll reach the
Oh,
U
cool. Yeah.
cut.
Full flush. We're good.
No tears. It all worked.
It's got to be patient. It took 2 days longer than I wanted it to. But hey,
It's done. And you haven't left me with no toilet.
no.
Oh, you gotta put the lid on. Okay, so here it is. They're all tidy again. Beautiful paint job. No chips or mold or wear. The hardest part was the toilet.
That was a challenge. We got through it.
We did.
And looks like a professional's done it, right?
It's very tidy. It doesn't look like you've busted the wall or put dents in the tiles.
And it works.
And it works. It flushes just fine.
Yeah, and the other one was pretty crusty because that's a nice new toilet.
So now it's all a nice tidy one.
Yeah, I'm happy.
There really is nothing much to it because it simply is. Just everything has been tidied up and spruced up and made new again, but it's exactly like it was. So no one can tell except us really. Find it a little bizarre that I'm sitting here filming my toilet, but it is one of those things that I get so amazed by James that he attempts these things, and even though he doesn't know what he's doing, he ends up doing a great job. Thanks for watching our DIY, guys. I appreciate you spending time with us, and hopefully it motivates you just to give stuff a go, because we do enjoy the outcome of when we have and we've accomplished it and we get to live in these spaces that are all tidy and nice.